Tom Macdonald, Clown World, reaction, me, now. Thank you for coming. All the good stuff. Let's go.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. For all life.
I'm gonna have to go back just because I felt like I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make homes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders. I'm not that of the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, cause common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted, this is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. And we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree. No, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas so that you can have freedom and be home. I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
There's like, first of all, good song. I think this song, you know, for me personally goes like, it matches up with the system, No Lives Matter. I think there's one more song, Fake Woke. I think it's on that level of Tom Macdonald songs. And this is one, I don't know if someone recommended me this. I'm not sure. But I was just, you know, going through, trying to see if any of these titles looked familiar. And the thumbnail of this video actually caught my eye, so that's why I clicked on it. And that's why you're getting this reaction. He broke down, he said a lot of stuff that I agree with. I just can't remember off the top of my head because there was so much stuff he gave. Well, for once, let's just go into the title. Clown World. I think we do live in a clown world. Specifically, I feel like America is a third world country with a Gucci belt because, and I don't want to like. Obviously, I understand like the significance and like all the bad shit that happens in third world countries, and you know, I get that. So don't come to my comments, being hurt. All right, trust me, I understand. But I say they're a third world country with a Gucci belt because it's actually ridiculous the shit we handle things. But that's kind of straying off topic. I want to stay on topic of what he says about our country and shit. Before I do that, let me just pull up the lyrics real quick because I don't want to, screw things up. Okay, got the lyrics. So it was really the first verse that really caught my attention, and glad it did because I think that's what. I'm out here sneezing and stuff. Anyway, it was the first verse that really caught my attention, and good job on him because that's what songs are supposed to do. But he said, "You worried about leaving a better planet for our kids? How about leaving better kids for our planet?" And he's talking about the people upset with climate change and stuff, and like obviously. Some people might get mad there because, oh my God, we gotta, make sure our planet is, we gotta be the generation to save our planet. Okay. I think we should most definitely help in aiding our planet because would you treat your personal house as a trash yard? And if the answer is no, why treat the earth like that, right? But I think the second line behind that, saying leave better kids for our planet, I think that's really, really big and really true because if you leave better kids for our planet, they will want to save the planet. And to a certain extent, in a way, this first two sentences has already kind of came to light because, all right, so let me go back. You're worried about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet, right? And if you look at the generation that really cares about climate change, it's the younger generation. So you got to think about people who raised them. Because typically your products are your environment. The person you come out to be is typically like how you were brought up and stuff like that, unless if you would have to really do a complete 180 from your upbringing to be a completely different person than being someone you were kind of modeled to be by being raised by your parents or whatever. So with that being said, right currently we have good kids, which is the younger generation, on the planet. And obviously those people were raised by older millennials and what, Gen X or some shit like that. Something like that. The baby boomers, I don't know. Who raised millennials? Baby boomers raised millennials. And Gen X raised yada yada yada. Whatever. Yeah. Another thing he said was getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. And personally, I was actually on the PS4 last night. This story goes into what I'm talking about. But I was talking to my homie, right? And I was all like, hey, yo. And like in Madden, Black Lives Matter flag is like, we're being used as like propaganda piece. And so like there's the Black Lives Matter. It's pretty promoted in like video games, right? So that we got the flag flying in Black Lives Matter. I'm all like, huh, that's racist. He's all like, he's kind of like, huh, what you mean? I was all like, well, like, let me just think about this, right? And I was telling him, lately, I kind of changed the way I'm thinking, I feel like, I think I talked about it before. You should always be self-improving or whatever, but I was talking about flipping the roles, and that's just something I started doing where like flip the situation and how would that make me feel, which is something I learned in elementary, kindergarten. Treat others the way you want to be treated, right? And not that like maybe a week or two in the East Bay. There was a little rally, and it said "White Lives Matter," and like it was a whole bunch of people saying "White Lives Matter." They didn't have all lives matter, just white lives, right? And I felt some type of way. So I was all like, if this right here, right? If black lives, if I don't personally like white lives matter, not that I don't like white people, no, I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying. But if I don't like the saying white lives matter because I feel excluded, why should I be mad that they are getting mad that they feel excluded at Black Lives Matter? And I was all like, I mean, hell, if I don't like White Lives Matter being a saying, and I don't care for Black Lives Matter being a saying, especially with like organization doing that scam shit, I would rather just have a poster saying all lives matter. Which is fucking ironic because that's a big thing that a lot of black people got upset about when the All Lives Matter posters came out. And, you know, it was kind of, and I do understand that it was kind of like the way it came out was a response to Black Lives Matter, but it was kind of a fuck you, but to some people it wasn't a fuck you. To some people they reacted it as a fuck you. And like, if we're being honest, everyone's correct in their own ways because life is perspective and everything that happens in your life is gonna, you know, make you act certain ways on certain situations and stuff. So technically everyone's right to their own extent. I mean, is there really somebody with a gavel, like demon right or wrong? We don't know till we die, unless if you don't believe in that shit either, then it is what it is and you just pass on, man. But yeah, that's kind of what I thought about that. In that line that Tom Macdonald was saying, people getting mad that humans think all lives matter. Yeah, that's what I thought about that little bar right there. Kind of went on a little spiel afterwards. And the last thing I want to touch up on by like what he said was, I think at the start of the second verse, he said, "I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense." And I think that bar is so great just because you're using their logic against them, you know? And when I say they, I mean the people who get offended. No, it's not specifically liberals who can, like, you know, it's not specifically the left who gets offended. It's not specifically the right who gets, offended. It's not specifically white people that get offended. It's not specifically black people or whatever. I want to make that clear because the whole division thing, it's not going to help us at all either. All right, the more we keep dividing, we're gonna be more and more fucked up. But just to the people who be getting offended, using their logic against them is pretty funny, and there's some type of like a little haha, fuck you. Because if you're gonna use that dumbass logic, I'm gonna just use it on you. Then most likely, from like what I've seen, they're probably gonna get upset and act out in such a unhuman like manner. You're just gonna be sitting there in awe, like what, like in like a what the fuck, because they're typically, these people are perceived to be they're typically, they think of themselves as higher than most people because they think they're right. So when you use their logic against them, they're probably gonna act out in like such a uncivil way. It's crazy. If you don't believe me, just look up people acting wild. Especially, it's one of my favorite things to do. Like looking at people like not knowing how to behave. Yeah, it's pretty astonishing. People were raised in freaking barns with animals, in my opinion. But that's another topic for another day. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this Tom Macdonald video. For sure, gonna have to edit and chop this one up because I'm kind of rambling, kind of all over the place or whatnot. But like always, let me know about your thoughts, opinions in the comments below. If you want me to react to more Tom Macdonald videos or anything else you want me to react to, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, I will see y'all when I see y'all. Hope y'all have a lovely day. Happy Memorial Day. This will not be posted on Memorial Day though, but happy Memorial Day.